Hello and welcome to Goal Setting. My name is Catherine and I'm a librarian with LA County Library. Today I'm going to be sharing tips and resources to help you achieve your goal of learning a new language. Tip number 1, study regularly, a little each day. Consistency will lead to results over time, and break down your goal into more achievable chunks. Learn to say hello and goodbye, learn 50 words, order food at a restaurant, etc. Whatever is most useful to you. Achieving bite-sized goals makes the task seem more manageable and lets you have frequent, small victories. Resource number 1, language instruction materials. You can use language learning books, CDs, and videos to make your language learning self-paced. You can borrow physical language instruction materials from LA County Library. Start at lacountylibrary.org and click on Show Search. Search by subject and type of language you are interested in the box followed by the word language. So, Spanish language or French language, for example. You can limit the results to the type of material you want using the Limit Search Results menu on the left side of the page. Here I've selected material type audiobook on CD and DVD. Once you've made your selections, click the purple Include button to apply your changes. Now you have a list of great resources. Click on an item to see more information about it. Once you find an item that you want, click on the purple Place Hold button on the right, and it will be delivered to your home library. You can borrow ebooks and download audiobooks to help you learn a new language through our Overdrive database. Start at lacountylibrary.org and click on Digital Library at the top of the page. Then scroll down the Explore column and select Overdrive. The search bar is at the top of the page near the little bell icon. I'm going to type in language so you can see all of Overdrive's language learning materials. Scroll until you see one that looks promising and click on it to see more details. Once you've found what you're looking for, click on Place a Hold to get on the waiting list. If there's no waiting list, this button will say Borrow. Tip number 2. Start with words and phrases that you'll use frequently. If a lesson focuses on something you can't see using, skip it and move on to one that teaches things that commonly come up in conversation. And practice new sounds a lot right away so that they become easier and don't trip up your pronunciation later on. This can give you a lot of confidence. Resource number 2, Mango. Mango has self-paced online language classes in dozens of languages. As you'll see, each lesson includes a description so you can skip around to hit the most useful vocabulary first. To get to Mango, start at lacountylibrary.org. Click on Digital Library in the top menu, then scroll down the Learn column and select Mango. Log in or create an account if it's your first time. You can use Mango as a guest, but I recommend creating an account so that it will keep track of your progress for you. Pick the language you'd like to learn. For a complete list, click on the small blue See All button that is on the right side of each search box. Over 70 language courses are available. Click on the language you want to learn to bring up each class page. Each lesson contains chapters, which have a descriptive title telling you what you'll learn. Here you'll see that Lesson 1 is about introductions, and Chapter 1 is salutations and small talk. If you click on the blue Start Learning button on the left, it will bring up the chapter lesson page where more detail about its contents is listed. Click on the blue Start button to begin. Back at the class page, if you click on Explore at the very top of the page, it will bring up films in your target language that you can watch to get a feel for how the language sounds when spoken by native speakers. Tip number 3, define your motivation. If you are clear in your own mind about why you want to learn, it will be easier to stick with practice and push through periods where you feel unmotivated. Resource number 3, Gale courses. Some people find it easier to stay motivated if they have some accountability. Gale courses offered through LA County Library are instructor-led courses, so you will have regular lessons, assignments, and support. Click on Digital Library in the top menu, then under the Learn column, select Gale Courses. Gale Courses has a wide variety of subjects available. Language classes are located under Language and Arts. Click on Languages in the pop-up list to bring up what they have. Once you find one that you'd like to take, click on the red Enroll Now button on the right. You'll see upcoming class start dates, and you can select one that works best for you. Tip number 4, immerse yourself in the language as much as possible by listening to radio, audiobooks, or films in the language. The more you listen to the language being spoken naturally, the easier it will be to pick out individual words and phrases. Focus on materials that are interesting to you, like reading or watching news about your favorite sports team, or watching a film in your favorite genre in your target language. Resource number 4, materials in other languages. You can borrow materials in many languages other than English from LA County Library. From lacountylibrary.org, click on Show Search. Then click on the orange Advanced button on the bottom left. This brings up an advanced search where you have many more options to customize your search. To choose materials in a specific language, click on the drop menu next to Language. Scroll to find the language you want and click on it to select it. Scroll down the advanced search page to select the formats you'd like: physical or digital, audio CD, DVD, etc. Once you've made your selections, click on the purple Advanced Search button, and you'll have your list of materials available for you to borrow from LA County Library. Tip number 5, don't wait to talk to others. Use what you know as soon as possible and without worrying about making mistakes. Ask others to speak in the language with you by telling them that you're learning and would like to practice. Many people will be happy to help and be patient and encouraging with you. If you can find someone who speaks the language to practice speaking with 3 to 4 times a week, it will really help. If they're learning English, you can meet regularly and speak half the time in your target language and half in English. That way you both get some practice. And have imaginary conversations in your head and talk out loud too. This will help you get used to thinking in and using the language. Tip number 6. The last tip is to accept that at first it will seem like a big jumble and you'll feel uncomfortable and make mistakes. Start right away to try to just use what you know. Don't worry about getting it perfect. It isn't natural to script out every sentence ahead of time. Have fun using what you know to make your point rather than focusing on finding the right way to say something. The key to learning a new language or reaching any goal is to figure out what works for you. Some of these tips will appeal to you and others won't, and that's okay. Hopefully today you've found a new tip or 2 to try. We hope you have enjoyed today's goal-setting video on learning a new language. Click the link in the description box for upcoming programs, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for easy access to new videos. Bye for now!